right, you guys, as you can see, this week is going to look a little bit different for math and for most of your classes this week. So if you're an 8th grader, you're going to be a little bit more independent with these assignments this week. So you'll see I've organized this into 3 chunks for you that you may work on at your own pace this week. Okay, all of this work is required, and it will be due Sunday night before we come to school on Monday. Okay, so work on these chunks when you want. You could do it all at once. You could split it up. That is totally your choice. But chunk number 1 here is just a reflection on our unit test. So first off, we had a really nice average, which tells me we did some wonderful work in our first unit. And I'm super proud of you guys as we're getting used to a new way of school this year, how much practice work has come in, how many great questions I've got, emails requesting some extra help, so forth. And it really paid off when I looked at the average of our class on our first test. So wonderful work to you guys. First thing I want you to do is be able to find your scores and read them. So if you open up Student View, you should see 4 different pieces in there. The first score you should see is your Unit 1 test score, which is out of 9 points, which is going to be kind of your total score. But then you'll be able to see the breakdown for each target as you look at the scores after your test. So our first target was out of 3. This was numerical expressions. Our second target was also out of 3, and this was on algebraic expressions. And our third target was combined like terms, and this was out of 3 as well. So you should be able to tell exactly which targets went very well and maybe which targets caused you a little bit more trouble. So we could use some more practice in that area. So then if you want to see some more detailed feedback, if you go into Desmos and you sign in using Google, you can open up our test. Remember, that was called the MSA Unit 1 test. So we can open that back up. And you should see when you sign into Desmos this new feedback button or a little notification like this if I left you any feedback on your test. And when you open up your test, if you see a little green message like this, you can click that button, and on the side of your screen will be many comments that I've left for you based on your test questions. So if I left you some feedback on your test questions, either it probably means it was incorrect, so I gave you some very detailed feedback about what went wrong. I also gave some feedback on the challenge question, letting people know if they got it correct or incorrect. So even if you are planning not to relearn or retake, I still want you to kind of watch this part of the video because there may be a time this year that you'll need this. So if you're wanting to retake your test, which means you scored anything less than 3 in one of these 3 areas, so we would say 2 or below in any of these areas here, you are welcome to retake. And I strongly encourage it if you're not pleased with how this went. It'd be a great one to take care of. So you will not take the entire test again. Let's say we had a score like this. We had 3 out of 3, 3 out of 3, and then maybe 1 out of 3. You can just come in and retake combined like terms. So the section that you feel like you want to redo, you only have to redo that section. So in order to retake, you have to complete some relearning. Okay, the first thing you need to do is all of your practice assignments from Unit 1 must be turned in. So if you have anything missing or you need any help finding those assignments, please let me know. If you need any help completing those assignments, please let me know. But as you look in the grade book or student view, you'll see very first on every assignment some sort of date, maybe like this. And if you go back to our course calendar and find that date, that assignment is in that daily doc. So that's how you can locate that stuff. Letter B, you're going to complete corrections for your test. So where you see my feedback, which means the question was incorrect, I need you to revise your answer using my feedback. And you can type your new answer directly into your Desmos test. So you're going to change your answers for any question that was incorrect. Again, if you need any help on those corrections, please reach out to me. I'd love to help. And once you've finished step 1 and step 2, you're welcome to sign up for a retake. So our retake is going to be on our Flex Friday. This is actually like our Flex Wednesday this week, 10/14, from 7:45 to 8:45. So as we look at that time frame, that's pretty early, but I'd like you to send me an email letting me know that you're wanting to retake your test, and you'll jump on this Zoom call and we'll try again with your test. Okay, so please reach out to me if you would like to do a retake or if you need any help with the relearning. So here's our task for chunk 1. We watched this video. Next, you're going to fill out this quick Google form. Everybody will fill this out. Just a short reflection about your test. And letter C is optional. This is just where I've stored the relearning document if you're planning to relearn and retake on this first test. So I've gotten a few questions about how do I raise my grade. Doing the relearning and retake would be the best way to do this. Great job, you guys. You are officially done with chunk number 1.